Uh, Paula, could you please check on the Facebook if you're live? It is showing live to me.
Yes, we are live.
We are live. Okay, great. Okay, good afternoon and welcome everyone. OCI has come up with yet another episode of Unsung Heroes of Optometry with inspiring stories. OCI appreciates the work these unsung heroes are doing and want to showcase their work to all the optometry fraternity. So today we have another three optometrists coming from different backgrounds with different practice methods, but yes, they follow best practice standards. So we have Ms. Savita today with us. She is a founder, director, and consultant optometrist of iFull Optometry Clinic, unit of iFull Specialty Optometry Solutions Private Limited. She completed her graduation from Elite School of Optometry, Sankara Nethralaya. She has been awarded Best Optometrist of the Year 2021 from Sankara Nethralaya. She has 22 from the Optometry Confederation of the India. She has been souvenired by the Optometric Association of Tamil Nandbagal for playing a vital role in making myopia awareness video, which was released by Honorable Health Minister Mr. Ma Subramaniam. She also has been souvenired by many medical institutions like JIPMER, Dr. Agarwal's College of Optometry, SRM, Vinayaka Mission and Research Foundation, LV Prasad Eye Institute, and Hindustan for conducting CME programs on specialty contact lens fittings. Her name has been listed under expert panel in drafting impact guidelines for myopia management by LVP Eye Institute, which has been published in Indian Journal of Ophthalmology. She has her expertise in the field of myopia management, specialty contact lens fitting like rose-K lenses, scleral lenses and orthokeratology, vision therapy and occupational optometry services also. So welcome, Savita. It is a pleasure
Hi.
to have you on this episode.
Hi,
Yeah.
Harshada. Thanks for that kind introduction.
Yeah. And can we see her practice video,
Yeah.
Bhavya? That was lovely. Welcome, Savita.
Thanks.
Okay, next I want to introduce is Mr. Harsh Jain. He is a qualified optometrist based in Hyderabad, having earned his Bachelor's of Optometry degree from Bharati Vidyapit Medical College, School of Optometry in Pune, and a fellowship in specialty contact lenses from Sankaraya Hospital, Bangalore. His education has equipped him with the expertise in various areas of optometry, allowing him to provide comprehensive eye care services. He owns an independent optometry clinic and optical retail store named Rishabh Optics in Hyderabad. His specialties include clinical optometry, digital eye strain management, fitting RGP contact lenses, myopia control management. Harsh caters to a diverse clientele, tailoring his eye care services to meet their unique visual needs. Additionally, he excels in the training staff on different lens and frame materials, their characteristics and functionality, ensuring the smooth operation of the optical store. So, welcome, Harsh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bhavya, can we have your Harsh practice video, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing. Welcome, Harsh.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you so much. Okay, and last but not the least, we have Mr. Vanshani Nonklo with us today from Shillong, Meghalaya. He's not there right now due to some connectivity issue. He'll be joining soon. He has done his bachelor's and master's of optometry from Bansara Institute of Ophthalmic Sciences. He has done observership at the LV Prasad Eye Institute in 2009. He did training on glaucoma diagnostics at Sankara Netralaya, Chennai in 2011. He worked at Bansara Eye Care Center as a consultant optometrist from 2012 to 17. And he also worked at Bansara Institute of Ophthalmic Sciences as a faculty from 2010 to 2012 as an assistant professor. He started his own practice named Ilon Eye Care, and he has 3 centers now. The first center was opened on 2017, second was on 2018, and third was on to 2022. He was also an office bearer for Meghalaya Optometric Association from 2017 to 2022 as a treasurer. He also guides postgraduate optometrists in dissertation and statistics calculation. Can we play Mr. Banshini's video, Bhavya? Amazing. Banshan is not able to join due to some network issues. He'll be with us in few minutes. Till then, we can start with our conversation. So, are you guys ready?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, welcome all of you. And so the first question is for both of you. The question is like, what motivated you to start your independent practice? Maybe Savita, we can start with you.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sure.
So it didn't happen, just in one day. Maybe it started when I was in my college. I think my alumni, Saranya ma'am, Achudai Clinic, she had come for a guest, guest faculty, and she was giving a talk to us. And she was telling about her practice, how she uses, video, her practice, and how she uses the optometry setup and things. So that was like kind of a spark which has developed that time, and it was kindled by Dr. Ramesh, again my alumni, Ramesh SV. So he was like taking instrumentation in glaucoma classes for us. So he usually used to say, like, you should have a DO in your practice, you should have an IDO in your practice, you should have a gonio in your practice. This is how an optometry practice should be like. So that sort of things, like it was like there, it was there in the corner of the mind somewhere. Okay. So then when I was like in my internship, Miss Vijay, she was like telling me, you should have your practice. She went a step beyond and she called up, instrumentation department, and then she got all codes, whatever is necessary for us, like those instrumentation codes. And she was like telling me, you should have a practice. Actually, we have all angels around us. I think we have to note them actually. And one more alumni was there, Raji Perumal. She will be in the fifth floor of Shankar Nethralaya in pediatric department. She always is. I used to attend with her and Ms. Kaushalya for all my pediatric postings. And they always say, like, you have very good clinical skills, you should start your practice. I think these people have put somewhere in my mind that I should have my practice. And it's always a big no for me when it is research. So I think when I joined I Foundation, it was all clinics only. And when I was like resigning from there, I thought I should start. And it was an intuitive decision. I started as a full-fledged optometry clinic.
Oh, that's great, great. Okay, what about Harsh? What was your motivations to start your own practice?
First and foremost, my main motivation was just I used to how he differentiated his practice. But my bad luck was never met with the sir. Uh, Majorly, I tried one or two times, but I never met with the sir. But I used to see his face and everything. Secondly, is my internship practice from MGM Institute Raipur. So there, I used to learn more about clinical optometry, clinical stuff, and moreover, I learned more about patient management, how patient we had to address ourselves, and how we have to give a detailed explanation of each and everything. What's his suffering? What's the best we can give? So that's the main motivation. And third is like I having a like I'm following the legacy of my father, having more than 40 years practice in optical store. This is in Vijayawada, Hyderabad. That's the main thing.
Okay, okay, great. Okay, Savita, what are the services you offer at your clinic? Any steps that you take to spread awareness on refractive errors or myopia or any other diseases like that?
Yeah. So we do a comprehensive eye evaluation, as well as we have an exclusive optical outlet. We do dispense contact lenses. So other than that, we do have specialty optometry services, myopia management, orthokeratology, scleral lenses, rose scale lenses. We have vision therapy. We have low vision. We have occupational optometry services. We have community optometry services. All these things
Okay,
are there, and
most of them are, yeah. So that you're doing, or you have kept in any, is there any help for you there in the
we
clinic,
have
or you're
two,
doing
yeah,
on?
we have two optoms who give therapy. We give remote therapy, vision therapy also.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I have two optometrists with me, and Miss Niveda, my batchmate, she's also with the Eiffel Optometry Clinic. So she takes care of vision therapy, and I take care of myopia management and contact lenses and other general
Oh,
practice.
yeah, she was there in our last Unsung Heroes episode.
Yes.
Yeah, great to know. Okay, Harsh, what about you? What facilities do you offer at your clinic?
We offer a comprehensive checkup from cornea. We check like dry eyes checkup, management, history taking, and I also do fundus examination with the 70 and if the patient we also check and hypertension here in the clinic and also provide myopia management for kids from all years. We explain the parents how we have to come this and everything.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so Savita, were there any learnings from your previous work experiences, that has helped in your this private practice?
Definitely. I think whatever we study in the book is totally different. Like when it comes to practice, it is totally different. Practice will make you perfect, right? Like anything for that matter. So you practice, then we will reach that point. So I think joining iFoundation was a very good decision which I had made, which had improved my clinical skills. Because per day I would have seen at least 40 patients there.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a so heavy OP there. So that has given immense confidence. Like there is a pattern in iFoundation. It's like, you have to see the patients and you will be explaining everything to the patient. Unlike other places, the optometrists explain everything to the patient and the optal, and they go to optal. Then there it is explained. Then if the patient has to go to optical, then there will be explained again. So it's like
Right.
everybody talks the same language and the patient gets more information. So this is how it is practiced there, and maybe because of that, I could, get that exposure of explaining to the patient. And whatever
Right.
knowledge, clinical skills I had acquired from Shankar Netralaya, my years of college. So then put together, I think that has motivated me in starting my practice.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, the next question is for both of you. We know starting, own private practice is not a small task. So it requires a lot of planning, support from your family, financial planning, everything. So did you have any, or did you face any hindrances while starting your own practice? Harsh, you can answer first. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Obviously, without any difficulties, we have to overcome all. First was like financially. So my father always used to say, "तुझे जो करना है तो कर, बस मुझे बोल और ये हम कर देंगे." So I always wanted to practice with slit lamp, and retinoscopy was my main tool. Usually, everyone uses a AR. No one uses a retinoscope as an optometrist. That's the main thing, and difficulties बहुत है. Like we have to see the locality, patient step in, and main problem was the consultation. That's the main difficulties. So slowly we overcome everything.
Okay, great. What about you, Savita?
Yeah, not only finance is the first major issue which any optometry would be, no optometrist would be facing when they start their practice. Apart from financial issues, right from sourcing fluorescent to paracanes, that is also difficult. So when you are in a institutional setup, everything is in your desk and you will use it. Okay, but when you are starting your practice, right from sourcing fluorescent, right from sourcing your frames, right from sourcing your lenses, everything matters. So definitely it is a difficult task, but we will learn it eventually.
Okay, yeah.
Because these are not taught in the college, right? Like we have to learn it.
Right, correct. So how supportive was your family for the decision of opening a private practice?
I think I will answer first for this. I think the unsung heroes is family members. They are the unsung heroes really. Because I started my practice when I was 22 years old. So I resigned from my foundation and then I told my dad I wanted to start my practice. And that is the age every girl gets married. It was it will be a hard decision for any family to decide whether they have to invest in a clinic or they have to invest in marriage. So my dad and my mom, like they always support me. They always, leave it to my decision and then, okay, fine, let us start. So I didn't have any money in my hand, but we pooled money together and then I had applied for a loan. My parents have sourced from their resources and then we put together and then we started that, that practice. And my dad has actually left his job and he supported me in the clinic. So till I delivered my baby, he was there in the clinic. So he, like he walked from my place till 20, 30 kilometers every day going to every shop, telling that my daughter is an optometrist, she is having her practice and she sees patients well. That sort of, in-person marketing he does actually. So that was a tremendous support which he had given me, and the brave things, whatever he had, inculcated from my childhood. I think that is the basic attitude which he has developed in me, which has supported me, in doing this private practice. And when I shifted my practice from my place to, this new place, now I have it in a new place. So it was COVID. It was
Okay.
lockdown. 2 years. February I started my clinic and March was lockdown. And
Okay.
that time, my dad has already retired and it was my husband. 2 years was in lockdown only completely. But none
Okay.
of my family members, my dad, my mom, my husband, nobody said close the clinic. Because every month I had to invest some 1 lakh from my pocket. Even my husband has to take from his PF, you know. But nobody said close your practice. But everybody, stood with me. Because they were like telling me, no, one day you will come up. One day you will do it. One day there will be a twist and turn. Don't worry, you go. We are there for you. So even my friends, for that matter, I think I'm so blessed. They are the real unsung heroes, I would say. Even my daughter, for that matter, like I go to many conferences, I leave her and then I go, without going, updating yourself, like it is very difficult for you to be in the specialty practice, basically. So I leave her and go for many days, but still, like she cry. She's a little girl. Like when she cries. But when I say, shall I come? She'll be saying like, no, ma, parvala. You go, you do your work, then come back. It's okay. You had to, succeed. So it's okay. I will adjust. So that sort of support, if you're not getting from the family, I cannot be here. So I'm nobody here.
Right. Yeah.
So
It's very true. Yeah, so you are lucky, but
yes,
do you
I'm
think
blessed.
there are any specific challenges that women face? Maybe your colleagues or if you've known them. So, do you know any specific challenges a woman face opening their own practice?
See, apart from these things, family support, financial support is there. I mean, difficulty is there for a male as well as a female. I don't think there is a
Right.
difficult things. No, two different things. Apart from this family, because in our culture, women play a major role in of the family. So that is the one point I would say. Other than that, I think no other hindrances or other difficulties are equal for both male and female. I don't think that. In fact, for female, it is advantageous because I can afford time for my daughter whenever I need. Because
Very true.
when I'm working, it is difficult. Okay, I have a place in my clinic for my daughter. I keep her here.
Oh, okay.
And she wants to become an optometrist in future, it seems. So now she says that. So it's like, that sort of, freedom is there for us when we are private practitioners. So
Okay.
it's good only. One
Right.
thing is like
Yeah.
you have to manage family
Correct.
as well
Yes.
as clinic.
That's right. Okay, moving to Harsh. Harsh, your clinic is relatively new. So, what are the strategies you've been implementing to increase the footfall in the clinic?
Yeah, like I have been here since 2.5 years, but I'm here with more than 450 stores here nearby. So there's a lot of more competition and more flow of patients also. So there is majorly we use a strategy and main first source the marketing is of staff. Made my staff intuitive. I have teach them that what is an optom is, what is a diploma holder is, what a ophthalmologist do. There is much difference from an optom to ophthalmologist and normal optician. So the customer or the patient pays the staff first. Then after the staff expense, they enter my clinic, and that's the strategy. And also I explain whichever step I do. Like if I'm doing a fluorescein step, I'll explain why we are doing this, why I'm doing the tonometry, and
Correct.
why I'm doing the strimer strips, and why I'm doing the fundoscopy, and what is diabetes, and diabetes के कारण कुछ आंख में problem होता है. So each and everything I try to explain my patient, because brain to toe, every patient knows the all the, but at the बात है आंख की, then they think like आंख तो बनती नहीं है, the normally उस तरह. So that's the main
Right. So how many patients on an average you'll be seeing in a day in your
8 to 9
practice?
patients. 8 to 9
8
patients.
to 9. Oh, that's great. And I'm sure the number has been increasing slowly.
Yeah, firstly, I'm the only optometrist in this area, uh, which is very well qualified and do with us. I do the case sheet in which we have taking straight line, vision, color vision, contrast, channel sensitivity, uh, cover test and uncover test. So patient used to see इतना सब कुछ होता है कि आंख के बारे में. So slowly we have increased. All the nearby optical stores send patients to me. I do again send patients to them.
That's great. That's great. Okay. Savita, what do you feel that how long does it take to stabilize the practice? How did you handle discouragement or any advice to the fellow practitioners how to remain calm or strong during the challenging part when they are facing?
I think the discouragement was there from, other fellow practitioners, I think, like
Hmm.
who would see and say, like, no, I think it is difficult. Like now it's not the right time. Maybe you should work and then maybe you could restart. Yeah, few times I had heard so, but mostly it is not. From my side, I didn't face any discouragement from my close circle. Like everybody was encouraging me, and even from the vendors, I would say, they know you, right? Like when you
Right.
are sincerely practicing, everybody supports you.
Correct.
So
Correct.
when I was in my, difficult period, I got my, best optometrist award, best case report award. All these things were really motivating me to, okay, fine. There is some, the ray was like, I'm like moving towards the ray of hope. Like it was okay, good. You are doing something. So that is why this has been awarded. So it has been keeping on making me, okay, there is a push behind me. So do that, do that. So that is how it has been. I think we have to take only the positive side whenever we are, depressed or when we are not sure what is going to happen. See, we know that what is our destination, and there should be a way to go towards it. You can go in a flight, you can go take a train, you can take a bus, you can walk. Okay, it's okay, but destination should be fixed and you should move towards it. And
Right.
for a new practice to stabilize, I think at least, I think Harsh will also agree with me. At least it will take 1,000 days for any practice to stabilize.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it is very difficult. The day one, you will not get too many patients, right? Like it is very, you are open, okay, fine. But what is the reason for them to come inside? Okay, it is like only word of mouth it spreads. Like whatever advertisement you give, because everyone is giving 1+1 free. You are also giving 1+1 free. So what is
Yeah.
it? So whatever offer you give, that is not going to bring. So maybe that time they can come inside. It's not going to stabilize your practice. The practice
True. True.
stabilization will happen with the time.
Correct. Yeah.
And maybe if they are not sure, of the income, they can take up some other job, part-time work they can do, and then they can stabilize the clinic. Slowly, they can build up the practice.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. So moving over to Harsh. Harsh, can you share your marketing strategies? What is a short recipe to bring in footfall, like any discount offers or advertisement on social media or word of mouth? What is your strategy? And, to retain your customers, whatever you're having. Yeah. Any
First, I
recommendations?
don't believe on discount system. If the
Okay.
if the customer is buying a purchasing tax, so discount system goes for the last one. First is I already told like my staff explains what's the difference in ophthalm. First thing is that. Second, I used to optimize in which I used to upload ways like what is myopia, what is like computer vision syndrome, what is exchrome lenses. Like few members are there suffering from color vision deficiency. So what's the what an optometrist can make a difference here? So I used to make a templates on upon that also. I used to make a banners like optometrist and ophthalmologist this is and providing this service. Never used to upload. Have made a very Liberty and sold out a ribbon of I used to always market my clinical stuff and what I provide to you.
Oh, okay. That's great. Okay. Any expansion plans, Harsh?
Uh, till date, yes, I'm of things going in the mind, but I'm here just for 2.5 years. I'm told like we have to give 1,000 days, and the 1,001st day we'll get a generate of money. But in near future, like I am planning to make a vision therapy clinic here and a second store.
Okay. That's great. Wish you all the luck for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, moving on to Savita. Yeah, you've said, you attend a lot of conferences and everything to, keep yourself updated. So, would you like to give some insights to your fellow practitioners? How important is to, update yourself in terms of knowledge or skills or even the practice development? So, how important is it?
It is absolutely important. There is no second thought on that. So it's
Right,
absolutely important. See, we have, first of all, we have to be proud that we are optometrists, right? So we are giving vision to people, like we are doing a service which is very important, and we are not dealing with, machines. We are dealing with patients. Okay, we are dealing with patients, and they are, very important. Vision is very important for any work, for that matter.
right,
So
right,
we should first feel proud about ourselves, but we have to feel proud, it means that we should stand and say that, yeah, I know this, right?
correct. Yes,
So we have to convince ourselves that, oh, yeah, yes, I'm an optometrist, I know this. So it is absolutely necessary for us to upgrade and, update ourselves. So when the industry is changing and we are not able to meet the needs of the patient, then how will we say that, no, the patients are not, that is not going to happen, right?
right,
So to keep the pace, definitely we have to upgrade. And conference is the only way where we can get all the updates.
correct.
Without
Yes.
that, how will we update?
Right, right, yeah. What about you, Harsh? How do you
In fact,
your
Harshada, I spend almost more than a lakh rupees every year on conferences.
oh,
I travel so much. I travel so many, all over from north and south. I travel and then I learn. That is how I learned rose care. That is how I learned scleral lenses. That is how I learned orthokeratology. Otherwise, I wouldn't have,
that's yeah,
done that.
yeah, I'm sure, and many places you must have invited as a speaker as well. Yeah,
Yes.
to train. Great, great. What about you, Harsh? How do you keep yourself updated?
Like our smartphones provide updates, so we also update each and every day. So previously, when I was my internship, I used to read lots more of research papers because in that hospital, DNB doctors were also there, where they are very friendly in nature. So I used to talk why this case is solved by this treatment and why this. So they used to say "Read research paper, this research paper." So like we as an optometrist think like is not our not in our hand, but read the composition, why this composition works in these cases and everything. Like if some doctors is giving, so there is a oral thickness also. So we also know, like we have to also know the difference. So that is like really necessary each day.
Right, right. Okay. Another question to both of you. Have you approached Ophthals for the referrals or, for your specialty services? And how has been the response till now? I mean, do you co-manage
See,
with the
without,
ophthalmologist?
after sending patients for a specialty optometrist services, it's really
Right,
difficult. Like, because people who search for fluoral contact lenses, very rare, right?
right.
Only 3 to 4% prevalence is there for keratoconus, and out of it, they search in the Google and then they come to you. It's very difficult. Maybe in near future for myopia, it would happen.
Mm,
Even now, it is happening. For myopia, it is happening now itself. I'm seeing a vast difference between, past 4 years and now. Now people are like calling me and asking for myopia consultation, telling that the child is having myopia. That
oh,
sort of awareness has come. That is there. But for scleral lenses, for rose-clear lenses, it is like, I get referrals from ophthalmos. Very minimal only, they come by themselves.
Right.
And initially, when I started my practice, it was difficult. There were ophthalmologists who, yeah, optomet. Okay, fine. That sort of reaction was there, and there were also ophthalmologists who were supportive. Very well they were supported me, and then they referred patients to me. And some ophthalmologists will ask me to come and do it. Like in either way, it is okay. Like you get the patients, right? Like, and once they see your work, then they refer you patients, and you refer them patients back.
Right.
What
Yeah.
other cases, whatever other cases which is not in our limits. So I write a letter to them, or I call them, and then I say that I'm referring this patient to you. Okay, so in fact, I go to an extent. I take because OCT is available in my clinic. I take a rental, so I take
okay.
OCT, and then I do a proper diagnosis, and then send the patient to them. So this is how I do. So when you refer a patient to them, and you show that you really have knowledge, they respect you
Right.
very well.
Right. What about you, Harsh? Do you co-manage with the ophthalms? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Like 4 to 5 years I have gone through. Like I am providing this specialty contact lens for keratoconus and irregular corneas or corneal ectasia conditions. So 1 or 2 ophthalmologists usually sends patient for RGP contact lenses and scleral. And very few cases, like all here hospitals have a separate contact lens clinic also. But in some they recommend me, and we used to fulfill that.
Okay. That's great.
I want to
Okay.
share one case, Harshada. I don't know whether this is not, regarding specialty services. It's, I don't know whether I have time, 2 minutes to
Yeah,
tell
sure.
that case. It was a co-management with an ophthalmologist. Actually, it is not now. It is in 2009. There was a patient day before, Diwali, and he had come with a complaint of gritness, just gritness, okay, eye pain and gritness. And I saw him, it was phacolytic glaucoma, all microcystic corneal edema. I was measuring his IOP and it was 70 mmHg. Okay, I was telling him, maybe you may also vomit, and he is vomiting. So that sort of information, and it was in my hometown. It was in outskirt, and that time it is like not so many referral centers was not there around 2009. I'm talking about. So what I did, I called an ophthalmologist, and then I told him that this is the condition, because maybe tomorrow morning I can send the patient to Shankar Netralaya. But what am I to do now? And he was like
Right.
telling me, write my name in your case report. Write that IV mannitol has to be given. Write a prescription. Send the patient to the nearby clinic. Ask him to put IV mannitol. Okay, and we have done that. And next day, the patient has been sent to Shankar Netralaya, and with a referral letter. And the patient vision is 6/9 till now. Okay, 0.8 copy.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we can make a difference, definitely.
Definitely.
So
Yeah. That's great. Thank you for sharing that.
this sort of co-management also should happen.
Right. Correct. That's true. Harsh, do you have any case where you made a difference as an optometrist? Like how Savita said, we also we are a very important part of the primary eye care system. So, do you have any case with you or any experience where you made a difference?
Yeah, one of my patient, like he was undergoing eye checkup and was with keratoconus. So he undergone a C3 surgery, but the ophthal did not suggest him, like he was having a 6/60 vision, but then the ophthal did not explain them about the specialty contact lens. They only given them, but after in the soft contact lens, it's having a more fat, so he was not comfortable. So in that case, he saw us on social media platform, and he searched best. So he called us. I explained we can. So we booked a trial for him for RGP contact lens. And after putting the RGP, two parts, the vision was 6/6 apart. And he was amazed with the vision. Like he used to see the 6/6, 20/20 vision. So he's very happy. So that's the main thing which I felt very happy. And second was the X-chrome contact lens. So one of our patient was having color vision deficiency. So he has gone so many areas, but he never got any treatment or diagnostic. So we have given him extra contact lenses, and it's working very good.
That's great. That gives us actually the work satisfaction, cases like this. So okay, now one important question to both of you. What do you think, should we charge patients for consultation? Irrespective of they take glasses from us or no, should we charge them for the consultation?
I charged right from my, 2009 I charged. I never, I maybe for poor patients it's totally different. Or when there is a camp, that is totally different. Otherwise, I generally charge my patients. And whenever they say no, I don't, everywhere it is free like that, I tell them no, that is different. When you go to an auditor, you don't say so, right? It is because when you are not charging, it's like indirectly some. How will you run a business? Even for a non-profit organization, money is important.
Right,
Okay.
right.
And if I'm not charging, then there is a possibility for me when there is a crisis, what will I do? I will charge indirectly. So I think for me to be actually honest, I thought I will charge my patients right from my beginning, and I charge. For general consultation, I charge around $350 to $500, depending upon the test I do. Maybe if it is for specialty, it is different.
Okay. What about you, Harsh? What are your views on this?
From beginning, like I'm practicing since 3 years. I charged 200 rupees from before. And pediatric eye care, I used to give Saturday or Sunday. And I used to charge 300. And for contact lens trial, 450 rupees. And for RGP and scleral, it's like based on both eyes or single eye. And charge is very important because we said we are placing a eye checkup and free eye checkup. So we have the difference. Some of the patients are like say, "कि वहाँ पे free checkup है, why I have to pay you 200 rupees?" So
Exactly.
we explain them so much. We show them photos, show them that we have this instrument and that also. And firstly, we say undergo the eye checkup near me, under me. If it's okay, if you're satisfied, then you pay the amount. Otherwise, you can think about that. So after undergoing the checkup, they used to say, up 200 nahi, up 400 rupees lo. But you have given me the best service.
Right, right. Absolutely true. Yeah, so we should actually charge as an optometrist. Okay, moving to next question. How do you maintain your medical records? Yeah, Harsh, we
I
can
have
start with you this time. Yeah.
I usually don't maintain any medical records, but I have plenty of case sheets. I give the case sheets to all the patients, but I generally don't keep the medical records.
Okay, okay. What about you, Savita?
I have an EMR.
Okay.
So initially, when I started my practice, I had a simple notebook where I write the name of the patient and then write it in the notebook. And I give them a card with a number. So I can
Okay.
easily trace in the notebook itself. Whenever they come also, I can take it in the note because one case sheet will be in one paper only, right?
Right.
So that way I maintain before. Earlier, now we have EMR, so we maintain it digitally. If there is any specialty contact lenses, I take the photos and videos, and then I whatever topo, whatever I take, that also is maintained digitally now.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. Okay, so nowadays most of the practitioners, they are giving freebies, or they are doing promotions on the prescription and the progressive lenses, which is becoming a norm nowadays. So as an expert, what do you think is a way forward? Should this be continue, or it's okay to give freebies and like promotions on the lenses just to sell the product?
When you see it as a business, beginning discounts is okay because you are attracting the patients. When you see as a practice, I think that will not work out because the patients are. I have seen patients. Even I don't have an AR with me. I do my retinoscopy. It is like us who have taught patients that discounts are available.
Mm.
the
Right.
other shop is like doing this, so that you please give. But whenever you are like so scientific and then explain them in a way how it should be, they are not asking for discounts actually.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Right.
maybe you can give, because patient is coming to you loyally for a long time. Okay, fine, you can go a bit down on the margin, but I don't know, somewhere in my mind I have never advertised on discounts. I feel if I do that, I'm like, I feel I am going down. Never I have advertised. But when there is a patient whom I see is not affordable, I go to an extent, somewhere I arrange and then do it for them. That is like totally different.
Right.
But giving this, yeah, to a loyal patient, maybe 10%, okay, fine, 20% also, but not like, advertising and then pulling them inside, because I don't want to project it as a business. I want to project my practice.
Right.
So
Very
it depends upon you. Like if you want to project as a business, yes, it's not no unethical to do that.
good.
It depends
Correct.
upon your perception about your practice.
Right. That's true. Yeah. What about you, Harsh? I mean, I know you don't give discounts. That's what you said earlier. But if someone comes up and he said, "Arey wahan pe to free mil raha hai," so how do you convince the patient?
The area where I am here it's a wholesale market. So people come with a mindset like I'll get a 25% discount, 40%. So yes, a number of discounts are going on. But at the end, I'll say if you're going with a 40% discount, if some of the optician is giving, what if the progress is not setting? And what if you're having undergoing a troubleshooting? So he'll not help. He'll say, "Jab ye aapne checkup karaya, go meet the oftal and I am giving the assurity that if you are not you have the problem, then I'll fix it because we know the end game, like what is a PD is not setting, what we can do.
Right. That's true. Okay, I think we are just about to close the session. Banshin couldn't made it because of the network issues. We might take him in the next session to continue his questions and everything. I'm so sorry for that. Thank you, Savita, and thank you, Harsh, for being here today and giving us your valuable time. Your insights, I'm sure it will help to young practitioners. Thank you so much for being here. I would like to thank our media partner, Optician India Magazine. I'll just share 1 second. Yeah, so Optician India Magazine is optometry related magazine where you'll get all the updates regarding eyewear, fashion, business, optometry, everything. And here is a QR code. If you want a subscription, you can scan here. So thank you, Optician India, for being a media partner for this session. And thank you, Savita and Harsh, for being here. Wish you all the luck for your future endeavors.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks, Harshada, and thanks OCI for bringing this up. Actually, I really wanted to thank OCI and appreciate also from, my bottom heart, because this sort of event is actually necessary for the industry, for people to get noticed and then people to get motivated also. Whatever work
Right.
we put, when you up, even for a child, when it walks, like you have to clap, then only it will move, right? So this sort of, appreciation from the OCI is like really, so warming. I'm, so privileged
Yeah.
and honored to be here. Thanks, Harshada.
That's
Thanks,
the
OCI.
motive. That's the
It is
motive of
great.
this Unsung Hero sessions, actually. And we have formed one group of all the unsung heroes till now, and we are incorporating them into all the community screenings. Now, during
Oh,
World Sight Day, also we have about 12 unsung heroes who participated in community screenings. So you'll get future opportunities like this to work with
sure,
OCI.
sure, sure. Always, always.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Harsh. Thanks, Savita. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.